evening, everyone. This is your girl Bree, and it has been a while since we done a live stream on here. But I'm here with two of the co-hosts from Blind Talk, and I know I put a video, a short out here earlier today, and basically we're not gonna get in all detail because we believe in keeping certain things private, but the main question that is on the table here is, do you think it is okay for a partner if you are in a relationship? Do you think it is okay for your partner to act like he or she is single? That is the number one question that we are asking. And for those of you that has not seen our content, please check it out. We are the Blind Talk. I'm the host Bree, and we have two of our team members here, which is Morgan and Christian. And we do different things on here with our crew, the rest of our crew that is, um, and stuff like that. So please continue to subscribe to us and check out our content and hit that notification bell, please and thank you, and etc. So I'm going to turn it over to our dear co-hosts, Christian and Morgan. I think Morgan put herself on mute again. But Christian, if you're still present, we're going to we're going to turn it over to Christian because Christian is going to tell us briefly about how important it is to stay loyal and not sit there and lie and say that you're single and in reality you are not single. And after he's done, he's going to turn it over to Morgan and then back to me, and then we'll be done. So let's give a big round of applause for the one and only Christian. Uh-huh. All of our into this channel. But let's get down to his need. It is important to stay loyal in a relationship, people. If you have been one for many years, I don't care if it was years upon years. It is important not to lie. Say you're single when you're in a committed one. Mm-hmm. Because if you lie, I said this in my live stream on Facebook. I'm going to say it in this one too. That's going to be the other way. Mm-hmm. Way. People, if you lie and say you're in a relation, if you're lying and say you're single and you're in a romantic, committed relationship, y'all realize. And that's unloyal. That's not even you being committed. That's you being unloyal. Mm-hmm. That not only committing a sin, you lying and pushing your significant other's feelings away, and you're not valid. You're not valid. You're valid love and their trust and their time. Because they're putting all the effort in. Mm-hmm. You're not. Mm-hmm. Y'all take the advice that I have been given. Validate your significant other's trust and love and respect. Respect earned. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was just like y'all doing what I wanted to do. Being a fool. Being a fool. Being what you want. Don't do what I did. Okay? Or on and on. I'm not.
when you like this, it can get really bad. Morgan, over to you.
Morgan, you want to say some words about that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, hon.
You always be loyal. Don't care what is going on. You both parties need to be loyal to each other. It takes two to make a relationship, not one. And you can't just be trying to hurt each other over and over and over. Is if you're if you're constantly unhappy and putting your other half down, that is a really bad relationship.
And to the person in the comment section that was asking, we cannot leak out names because due to privacy. But we're just talking in general about the importance of staying loyal to somebody because there was a little incident that happened and we felt like touching base on it because um a dear friend of ours, significant other, was going around telling people that she was single, and in reality, she isn't. She is now, but she was not single at the time. And again, sorry, we can't leak out names until we get permission, and it's privacy. So we ain't gonna leak out nobody's names. We don't do that here. We don't leak out names. And thank you to the one person that gave us a like. And thank you to the few people that is watching this live stream. But again, and also thank you to I think it was Winter Live Productions. I think I pronounced your name right. I think it was to you for saying your comment. Thank you. In the comment section. But I also want to say this also. Um, the number one thing I want to touch base on before we end it is if you are with somebody and you know that you are being unloyal and you got yourself caught in a lie because honest people has came and showed proof to your partner, don't sit there and try to pressure your partner into kicking people out of his or hers life, especially if they didn't do anything. Okay, if they didn't do anything and all that, don't sit there and tell your partner, oh, he or she need to go. No, that's considered you being controlling. Now, if you and your partner agree on it, and you and your partner, you notice that this person is being unloyal, like to your friendship and all that, and they're telling both of you lies, and yes, I agree with the whole coming together and talking about possibly getting somebody out of your life. But for you to sit there and tell your partner that their friend that they known for years have to go because you're framing their friend of things they never did, that is low down. And you got yourself caught in a lie. So again, the main question that I want to know and that we all want to know, and for those that may not be able to see this live stream right now, if you're not watching it right now, you will be able to see it and put your comment in the comment section, and you will be able to comment on this live stream. But we want to know, and I want to know, do you think it is okay for your significant other to say, "Oh, I'm single," but in reality are not? And if you guys follow the Blind Talks TikTok page, that is what we asked in our up video that we did recently. We asked that question because That is a major red flag when you have a partner and he or she is over here talking about, oh, I'm single and all of that. Then your partner didn't do nothing to you. You haven't even contacted your partner within 2 to 3 days. And that's what happened to our dear friend, which we shall not name, but that's what happened to him. His partner at the time, she didn't even contact him in the 2 days, and she finally wanted to reach out to him. And she's been going around telling people that she's single, and in reality, she was not single. She kept lying up the butt, lying up the butt. And I'm just gonna tell you, people, if you are in a relationship, please, Lord, please, I can't even stress it enough. Please don't lie to your partner. Please be truthful. Please be honest. And don't drag everybody and their mother involved in your relationship problems. If you have relationship problems, you talk to your partner. Don't sit there and tell everybody, every cat, dog in town, your relationship problems. You go to your partner and you tell your partner how you're feeling, what's going on. Don't sit there and drag everybody and their mama involved, because that's what's wrong with today's blind community. I'm not saying everyone is at fault at this, okay? But there are some people who don't know to keep their mouth shut when they're having relationship problems. And then you have some people that we call nosy rosies that likes to stick their nose up in other people's relationship problems. And that's why some relationships is not able to succeed, because you tell the wrong people when you should be talking to your partner about this stuff, not nobody else. And that's why, if I ever get in another relationship, you know, I always stated I will always keep my relationship private. I will only tell certain people. I would never go back to that person I used to be where I would tell everybody about it, because I have realized and I have seen for years what it would do to people. You got people that are so jealous, they'll go above and beyond to ruin the relationship. They go above and beyond to try to pressure people. They'll go above and beyond to try to twist your words around so you can look like the bad person and they get the satisfaction. Let me tell you, if they were really your friends, they wouldn't be doing this stuff to you. So again, if you hold on, Christian, if you are in a relationship, it doesn't matter if you've been with that person for 12 years or if you are new at being in a relationship, it is always important to communicate, be loyal, be faithful. And if you hear something about your partner, you go and you ask them questions. Hey, such and such, is it true that you said blah, 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 blah? And you can see for yourself if that person is lying or not. Okay? It is so important to be loyal to your partner. Now I'm gonna let Christian say his last piece before I let Morgan say his last piece. Go ahead, Christian.
Well, I have witnessed this numerous times because it has happened to me.
Hmm.
I don't want to know what the trauma I went through. Painful. All I'm gonna say is I went through hell. Don't be like me and go down that I went down. Go down those things, it takes a long time down from oh, I wanna retry with you again. No,
Hmm.
leave the drama at the door.
Thank you.
What is gonna happen? You're gonna try to have somebody else come in and say, "Oh, I want to try again." No,
Mm-mm.
because I have had it happen.
Shh.
I
Live stream.
I have witnesses that have witnesses.
Trying to do a live stream camera.
Because when you do that, you're asking for trouble. You let the people enter the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, be like me. I have put. I realize it is wrong. That's why I tell people day in and day out. Don't be healthy. If you want a source that can give you resources and guidance, come find me because I know how to get in it.
Next.
Mistake I made. I made crucial mistakes in doing
We all did, and it was not pleasant.
that. And I fell on my face very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts. I cried day and night sometimes and it hurt bad. Please call me. Please call me like me.
Please don't.
Morgan.
Am I gonna say some words?
Yeah. Please pay attention to your partner
Mm-hmm.
because he or she may.
Honey, you good. We hear back noise all the time. You good.
Please pay attention to your significant other because they might be having a really bad day and they might be being targeted by other people that are trying to take them away from you.
And they may want time to themselves, like there's some people out here that works and they don't want to be on their phone right when they get home. They want to relax a little bit, chill, and then they're gonna, contact. You gotta be patient. Like I told individuals a couple days ago, and I told this one person, you need to be patient with your man. Your man comes home from a job, comes from a work, he wants to go home and relax. You need to be patient. So before I end this live stream, my goal for all of you that's struggling with this is to work on it because you don't want to have an unhealthy relationship to the point where it causes you to have a freak out moment. And to all of the nosy rosies out there who likes to stick their noses in other people's relationships, you need to stop it. And if you have a relationship of your own, focus on yourself before you try to help somebody else out with their problems. If they didn't come to ask you questions, then don't bother them. Leave them alone and let them do what they got to do. They are grown, they can handle it themselves. So we hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And it was kind of a little pop-up live stream because we felt like this had to be discussed. And the question is still on the table about, do you think that it is okay for your partner, he or she, to go around saying that they are single, but in reality they are not single? We want to know what you guys, think about that and how you guys feel about that. And what would you do if your partner did that behind your back? Would you stay with them or would you leave them? Me, before I ask Christian a question, before I ask Morgan, I wouldn't stay with them. I would cut them off in a heartbeat because if you are ashamed to be with me, then we shouldn't be together. I don't want to be hidden. That's one thing I always tell people I get with. Whenever I get in a relationship, I tell people I do not want to be hidden because I feel like if you hide me and you do that, that means that I feel like you're you're doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing. If you are with me, don't sit there and tell somebody, "Oh, I'm single," and in reality, you are not. You with me and only me. Christian, what's your answer to that question? How you feel about that? What would you do?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not ashamed to admit who I'm with.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say it like this. If I was ashamed, I would not be in the relationship I'm in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all know in a relationship is a good thing. If you are ashamed, not be where you are today. Being committed in a relationship is a blessed. Yeah, like my mom used to, like my grandma and my family would say, when you get in a relationship, make sure it's the happiest one you could ever. Make sure you love the person you're going to be with the rest of your life. Give them the same respect that you want them to give you. Don't go around and say you're single when you're not. Because if you act like that, that's gonna make people walk out.
Thank you to the two people that's still there, and hello to the Maria person. Um, and thank you to the two likes. Morgan, what do you think? You think it's okay to let that happen? What would you do if that happened to you, Morgan?
I would not want to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell the person we are either public or we are not a couple at all.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Now, you don't have to be public, but at least tell people that you trust. Don't sit there and hide them. Don't hide them, and that's what I'm trying to tell people now. Like I'm not gonna mention no names because I'm not gonna do that to this person. But this person, a couple months ago was trying to get with me, and I told him, I said, "Look, I don't want to be hidden," and he thinks hiding me is okay, and that makes me feel like he's doing stuff. Like he doesn't acknowledge me that I'm supposed to be with him or not, and that's why I called it quits. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna try nothing with you because you're trying to hide me, and I'm not with all that. Like, no, I am not with all that. So again, we'll be back with another live stream again. But thank you so much to everyone that watched it. And again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And hit that notification bell, and you can get all of our notifications, etc. and all that good jazz. And we love you guys, and thank you so much, and happy Memorial Day weekend to each and every one of you guys out there. Stay safe on the roads, and to the people in California, my prayers go out to you guys. If you were affected by the bad explosion in California, if you haven't heard about it, look on the news. Um, I heard about it on Newsbreak earlier this morning. So if you are affected by that, and if you are in the part of California that was in that bad explosion, my prayers and our prayers as the Blind Talk team goes out to you, your families. We hope that everybody is safe over there in California dealing with that. And we love you guys and stay blessed. And thank you so much for watching this live stream. And we'll be back later. Peace. Bye. Bye.